Hi everyone, here's my Module 1 Assessment 2 presentation. My name's Ashley DeLuca. I currently am a 6th grade math teacher at Northern Middle School, which is located in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, and is a part of the Northern York County School District. I attended Lock Haven University for my undergrad and currently am in the STEM endorsement program through Millersville. Some things I like to do in my free time is I like to travel and I like to take adventures with my dog. How do students learn science? Students learn science by engaging in the 3 principles that were mentioned in the readings. Principle 1, which is engaging prior understandings, means addressing preconceptions. Addressing preconceptions with scientific phenomena, everyday concepts of scientific methods, argumentation and reasoning, conceptual change, experimentation, models, interpretation of data, and inadequacies of argumentation. I think the quote on on page 4 sums it up pretty well. The understandings children carry with them into the classroom even before the start of formal schooling will shape significantly how they make sense of what they are taught. Meaning that some of the scientific phenomena that they experience in life are more of generalizations and not the true concept is really understood. And it means that if we don't address these preconceptions, students will continue through life thinking that their preconception was correct when it might not be. Principle 2, the essential role of factual knowledge and conceptual frameworks and understandings. I think the quote on page 7 really sums that up. The issue is not whether to emphasize facts or big ideas, conceptual knowledge. Both are needed. Memory of factual knowledge is enhanced by conceptual knowledge, and conceptual knowledge is clarified as it is used to help organize constellations of important details, meaning that students know what it means to do science. So they learn with understanding, they observe, reason, and experiment. They have an imagination to scientific advancement, meaning going beyond what they currently understand and taking more of an interest in what they are learning, and going through the process of inquiry rather than doing a step-by-step approach to an experiment where there is a right or wrong answer. Principle 3 is the importance of self-monitoring. I think the quote on page 10 really helps understand this one. Metacognition is used to refer to people's knowledge about themselves as information processors. This includes knowledge about what we need to do in order to learn and remember new information, and the ability to monitor our current understandings to make sure we understand. Meaning that metacognition allows students to have the ability to take control of their own learning, define their learning goals, monitor progress in achieving those goals, and learn about themselves as learners. They engage, the way they do all these things is engage in new questioning approaches and go through self-reflection and self-assessment, meaning that they're able to monitor and critique their own claims and claims of others. Barriers to science learning means, or some of the barriers to science learning are not addressing preconceptions, students seeing separate pieces of information instead of an organized set of ideas, having students go through lockstep approaches, which means the step-by-step inquiry process instead of the process of inquiry, and students make no distinction between observation and theory, and curriculum also serves as a barrier to science learning. Some things in my classroom based off of the tenets of science learning. My students are encouraged to ask questions. They do work in groups, and the culture is set up for a growth mindset where students are encouraged to take risks. Some things that I think my classroom needs more of is integration across disciplines, more process of inquiry-based type learning, more student reflection and student-teacher and student-student feedback, and for me to ask more probing questions. My STEM perspective means STEM coordination and integration across disciplines. So you can see here my diagrams. I think that it's a combination of both of these in order to or for students to learn science where they're able to make connections. And that is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and my favorite candy is Snickers.